welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For NBA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Running through the tackle. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Frazier. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Makes the catch downfield. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To the air, it's Stockton. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They're going to the air in the first play. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks a tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here's the toss play now, running left. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. end of the quarter. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the single back. Fighting him off.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Bulldogs looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of. Lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to chuck it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. The Dogs will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
situation coming here in the red zone. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check him out. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking for a gap. Here's Baxter. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Players are down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks into the clear at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff to the back. Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the run, it's Fletcher. Has the first down and more. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance and an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
If it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. The ball is picked off. Heads out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down.
42, Spider. 4-2, Razor.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. Catch made by the receiver. They found a seam in the middle of that zone. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught across the middle. He did not. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Heading for the end zone. And it's a long-distance house ball. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. That's reeled in. It's Pryor.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the back gets the football. Breaks into open space. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. Looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Stockton. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Branch. Tackle, but first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Protection looked good. The timing between the quarterback and the receiver looked pretty good. Ball was put right where the receiver should be able to make that catch, just unable to hold on.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Back to pass. It's Stockton. Pulls it in. It's Pryor. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
It's good right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away with their running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. Third down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this third down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
And the wideout goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught.
Runs out of bounds at the 46. Now, fourth down.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Completion to the left with fourth down. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. And now the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the toss, testing the right side here.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Now here's the toss play. Look out, room to run here. Got the first down and still motoring. They got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. It's got a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have. Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the lead. Running with purpose. Good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. The DB's backing off from the line now. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throwing off play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The shotgun running play call. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. That pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most